Right, so I've got my little turret that shoots at the player. Just shoots, and when it hits me, I die. That's fine. I also now want to have a health aspect to this, so it's not a one-shot kill. So let's just hop into Construct 2. Now, you remember from before we used a variable to keep track of a number, and in this case it was a global score variable. Absolutely fine. We could do the same thing here, but I'm going to take the opportunity to look at the concept of instance variables. It's the same idea, but instead of being a global variable that applies to everything, it's a variable that applies to this one thing here. So this one player. Now if I cloned this player, I would have two players, each of which would have their own variables. It doesn't make an awful lot of sense with players most of the time, although there are good games that involve having multiple players. But you might have monsters, for instance, that have health bars, so this is very applicable in that case. So I'm going to add an instance variable called player health. That's a good name. Player health type number. Initial value 10. Let's count down from 10, shall we? It's done. And now what I can do, I've already got a bullet on collision with player. I'm going to get rid of that player destroy. I'm still going to destroy the bullet. But I'm going to say the player, and now I've got instance variables subtract from. So I'm going to say player health subtract 1 from that. Okay. Of course, I need to display it. I've already got a head-up display layer, so I'm just going to add a couple of text things into there, text labels. So this one's going to be txt health, and I know that it's going to start with value 10, so I'll just put value 10 in, a little bit cheaty. And just so that I can see what's going on, I'm also going to add the word health in there. Health 10 to begin with. And remember, these are both on the head-up display layer, so they'll always be visible. So back into here, I'm going to add an event. Add action into the same event, because there's no point in updating that health until something's happened to the player. And I'm going to update text health. I'm going to set text. Now what I have to do here is I have to refer to the health variable of the player. So I'm going to say player dot, and then I think I called it player health, that's right, and that's a local variable. So done on that. And there's every chance that will work. Always worth checking as we go along. Oh yep, I got shot by that one rogue bullet. You can get rid of that, by the way. Show you. I just can't play these games. 9, 8, 7. It's working. Okay, so I might just move that number off from being on top of the turret. Anyway, only thing is that when my health gets down to -2, I don't die. So let's just go and sort that out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add an event which is on the player. I'm going to say compare instance variable and player health equal to 0, player destroy. Lovely. Run that layout and let's just get shot a lot, shall we? Down. We can do a health bar as well. I'll show you that another time. 0. I'm dead. And stop shooting at me. Done.